Va salute. This is Troy Pacelli of Last Call, and I'm just here to let you know that the following live stream is rated R for adult language, highly inappropriate jokes, and oh, who the are we kidding? We have no idea what is going to come out of Gorilla's mouth. Viewer discretion is advised.
Light up, let the good vibes flow. It's Gorilla Cigar Lounge, the place to go. Politics, nerds, and the good old days. Grab your drink, join the talk, let's set it ablaze. Welcome to the lounge where the smokes rise high, where we talk what matters, no sugar, no lie. From galaxy far away to the world outside, Gorilla Cigar Lounge where legends reside. Starships and memories, debates get real. We're saving the world with a mic and some seal. Laughs and wisdom, we're bringing the heat. So pull up a chair, you're in for a treat. Welcome to the lounge where the smokes rise high, where we talk what matters, no sugar, no lie. From galaxy far away to the world outside, Gorilla Cigar Lounge where legends reside. Starships and memories, debates get real. We're saving the world with a mic and some seal. Laughs and wisdom, we're bringing the heat. So pull up a chair, you're in for a treat. Welcome to the lounge where the smokes rise high, where we talk what matters, no sugar, no lie. From galaxy far away to the world outside, Gorilla Cigar Lounge where legends reside. So spark up that stove, let's start the show. At Gorilla Cigar Lounge, let the conversation flow.
And hello, everyone, and welcome to a special cigar lounge where we are covering Canada.
Hey, we got a Canadian.
Yeah.
We have a Canadian? Hey! PvP!
Yeah.
Hey, guys.
Where tonight we are going to be covering Canada's maple syrup elections here.
So, where's Mikey? I'm surprised he's not here tonight.
Oh, my fact checker just called. It's the Prime Minister's elections. Like, who cares about the Prime Minister's? I want to know what the best maple syrup is.
Didn't we have this debate a while back?
Mikey Susie Ford's in the chat, and he's asking for the link, but it is up
it's
in the chat.
Your Facebook. Check your
it's
Facebook.
On Facebook. It's on Gorilla's Facebook.
Facebook.
Yeah. This is the one stream. Like, there's very few streams that I want to kind of not have the link in the chat because of the nature of it. I don't need someone kind of whipping their dick out on this one.
Well, I gotta say too, there's a few people I'd rather not have on the panel. I'm not going to mention any names.
Well, they're busy right now anyhow, so
that's good.
I already know who you're talking about. They're all busy on our stream right now.
Okay.
Some lady whipping her tits out. So.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Hey, head over there.
Yeah, and I figured since one of the parties is going to claim that the Russians rigged it, so I got some Russian cream cigars tonight.
It's actually, if anybody rigs it, it'll be the Chinese.
You may have a point.
Because there's been rumors for many, many months now about Chinese infiltration within the Liberal Party.
Well, sorry, people, I couldn't find any Chinese
data, riding demographics,
so
a lot of research, and of
Russian.
Course, the numbers that are coming in this evening as your votes are counted. Projections right now.
That conservatives
also, for the NDP and the Bloc
few
Québécois, we're watching that closely. But again,
from like
the
5 minutes ago.
majority is the
I thought
number
your polls closed in an hour.
Both of them have.
And Liberals looking for this
Your
evening,
polls
so
are
we're keeping
closing
a very
early.
close eye on that marker of 100.
The polls just closed here about 3 minutes ago, Gorilla.
much, and let's
What the hell for
They
this?
closed
This was
early.
that.
Of course, they
a couple of your
closed earlier
panelists from
back
British
east
Columbia
'cause
right
they're
now
3
who
hours ahead of us, right?
are watching those results, tracking them pretty closely. A good BC delegation on your panel
And
tonight.
here's
That's right.
Mikey.
We've got more than half of our panel is from BC. Who wants to jump in here first?
In the last election campaign, the
So
Liberals
let's
came third in the
let's go
popular vote,
ahead
came
to
first in
everybody
the
in the
seat totals.
chat.
Liberals
got
got
Krim along
26%
here.
of the
Get hit
vote
for this,
province-wide.
Gorilla?
We got 15 seats. Conservatives got 13
We
seats.
got
NDP got 13.
too. Woohoo!
Well, welcome Criminal, and he goes, "Oh man, can't miss this." And we got
I'm
some
really,
asshole that sits there.
really worried that there's a lot of stupid people out there that are going to vote Liberal. But of course, it ain't over till it's over. So I guess we'll just wait and see.
Yeah. Hey, Pickles.
Hey guys.
Pickles!
Going on?
It seems like PvP. It's not over till the fat lady sings, huh?
Yeah.
Well, it all depends on the regions too, because different regions are going to have different voting patterns. So I'm pretty
PvP,
sure.
what time does your voting end tonight?
It
It
ended.
just ended.
It ended
Just
4
now?
minutes. 4 minutes ago.
Yeah. But we got some
Okay,
breaking news here. We got some breaking news. Early results have Bill Shatner in the lead.
Hey, I would take Bill Shatner at this point, okay?
Yeah.
I'd
Like
take
Chris
William
says,
Shatner.
Who's Bill Shatner? Hello.
I'd take that
You
William
got the
Shatner.
link? And welcome, Charlotte. Welcome.
Oh, welcome. Charlotte Nexter.
Hey, so is
Oh,
Canada
yeah, this
screwed
is
or
gonna be
what's going on?
Not good news right now. Just huge jump for BQ and a small jump for 2 seats for Conservative, but it looks like 15 seats for BQ.
Let's see,
Oh,
the Libs are at 107. The Conservatives are at 82. The BQ, that would be the Quebec bloc.
Yep.
They got 16 seats, and the NDP, whatever the hell they are, is
National Democratic Party.
Yeah. Well,
they got 3 seats. And the Green, I thought you guys had 6 parties.
Oh, there's also the other right wing party.
yeah.
I can't remember their name. They were so unimportant. I can't remember the name because they've never held a seat.
Yeah. By the way, that's not a good thing with NDP because that's Jammeet Singh's group. So he's getting in.
Well, I imagine there's a good chance he's going to lose his seat tonight. I imagine.
Well, yeah, he'll lose his seat, but somebody else will take over his seat.
Well, hopefully it'll be a Conservative.
Yeah, I hope so.
Who will be rooting for?
Conservatives.
Conservatives.
The Liberals.
We want polio.
The Liberals have been so fundamentally corrupt for years now. It's absolutely sad.
Yeah,
it really is.
And
rooting for very, very close, so that there's more chaos.
Yeah. And welcome FKHC 2005. He says it depends on where the votes are coming on. And hey, Scurvy says hi, Fruitcakes.
Hey, Scurvy. Sir Lemon, good to see you.
Tell me, PvP. Was there still a voter line when around 7 o'clock at the voting booth, or were they all closed up and people had to leave and not cast their vote?
I voted last weekend, like the previous weekend before this last weekend, because that's when the advance polls happened. So I voted like 8 days ago.
Yeah, Suzanne did her duty already.
That's how it's skyrocketed real fast here.
Yeah. Looks like 99% of all votes are in except for the West Coast.
Seconds from now, it's a time.
Man, a Liberal win. What?
Declaring a Liberal win. We know that the
Wait,
Liberals will be forming
so
the
that's
next
confirmed?
government of Canada.
Oh, this
the
is
big
ridiculous.
question right now, Vashi, is will it be a majority or
I
a
just
minority?
think there's
And this is
something very
a live
phony
shot
here
you're looking
because
at. I
Paul
believe
Ear's
it's at
rallies were
the
huge.
Liberal
The
Liberal Party headquarters in Ottawa.
I just don't get this at all.
Well, now it's not
We're
over
screwed.
yet because they're still counting the votes. But what's the majority? How many votes do the Liberals need?
172.
Or Conservatives, or how much?
172 is majority, at least according to this.
172 is the majority. Okay. So there's still
Boy.
hope, PvP. We just have to kick some people in their ass.
I find it a little odd that they declare a winner that early, though, like 8 minutes into it. That's
Okay. The Conservatives are jumping now. They were at 89. Now they jumped down to 89, and Libs are 123. DQ, the rest of the other ones don't matter.
Yeah. Hey guys, you know who else was doing these polls? The Associated Press. Do you even trust them?
Nope.
Okay. Thank you, Curtis.
Sorry.
That's all right, brother. You know what? All you had to say was no, and I was like, okay, no. I'm okay.
Conservatives are up to 90. And then you drop down to 2.
Tell me, PvP. What would you guys consider a landslide up there as a victory?
Oh, well, who knows? I mean, I know they need 172 to get a majority, but I think a majority, even that's not going to really be enough because some of the small parties like the NDP will still side with the Liberals, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Hey, Curtis, did you see in the chat there, Tim, FKHC sent you something?
Oh, Tim sent me something. Let me take a look at this.
Let's see. 10 years of the same shit. It's time for a change. Yeah, welcome, JPs. Welcome.
I'm going to be absolutely shocked if the Conservatives lose this.
Yeah.
Don't think negative. Be positive.
You want to share what you got?
I have no idea how to share it with you.
Hey, FKHC 2005. Can you send that Wikipedia article to us?
Yeah, send me a Wikipedia article.
Wikipedia is notoriously biased when it comes to politics, though. I just
very biased. Yeah.
Very biased. Hey, I watched a video by a co-founder of Wikipedia a couple months ago. He's no longer with the company, but he pays attention to it, still follows it, right? And he said in recent years they have gone so far, like just woke and ridiculously, left wing and all of that kind of stuff. That well, I mean, some stuff, okay. Like if I'm looking up a Star Trek episode, I'm pretty sure it's probably accurate, right? But if I'm looking up a political party and what they're all about, I wouldn't trust anything Wiki puts out.
Yeah. Well, Charlotte said something interesting in the chat too.
Yeah,
if you want
to let's see, Bill Shatner's in the lead, and so it's goddamn universities that pumped out all those liberal simps and the damn immigrants.
It's the immigrants.
Hey, why do you let these immigrants and refugees vote? That shouldn't be legal.
Yeah,
that shouldn't be legal.
You're right.
But that shows you how fundamentally criminally corrupt the Liberal Party has become in the last 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like it in the history of my country, and I've been around a few decades. I've never seen anything as bizarrely surreal as this bunch of freaks we got in the Liberal Party right now. Carney will absolutely destroy this country. He destroyed the Bank of England when he was running that for years.
He did. Yeah, I did.
Even the next prime minister, I watched a video, and they were talking about how bad Carney was at running the economy, doing shit to the economy. It's like I'm just going to be absolutely disgusted if the Liberals get back in.
Okay, let's.
Yeah, I told Suzanne that we may have to move if Carney wins.
Yeah, and let's see. Charlotte says they blame Trump for this. I was told to someone that because Trump said he didn't care about Canada, that most Canadians are all Carney now when Pierre was leading. Well,
I do.
The problem is most people don't understand the damn joke and the trolling because Trudeau was so easy to troll. That's what was happening.
Well, the thing is, before Trump opened his big mouth, there were projections months ago that the Conservatives were going to have a landslide, one of the biggest landslides in history. They were estimated to be getting around 220 seats.
That was never happening.
Well, maybe it was never happening, but there was lots of projections in that direction that they were going to form the government. And a lot of stupid people listened to Trump and they got defensive. So then the knee-jerk reaction idiots, the useful idiots, or the useless idiots, I should call them, go out and vote Liberal. then our country's going to be a dumpster fire for another 4 years.
Yeah.
Your country won't be around in 4 years. In
Whatever.
4 years,
I'm not
you
here.
will
I'm not
be
here.
American.
I'm here to follow the election results, not argue.
Right on.
Besides, I just want to mention to Gorilla, I put a private chat link there. National Post, which is a newspaper, has an online seat by seat projection. There, if you want to take a quick glance at that.
And I apologize. I'm trying to get my freaking Facebook to work because it sucks.
Oh, well, you guys are backwards here. You're a libertarian. Yeah, it looks like Quebec and Ontario have both have really have really holy crap, they really went. Ontario here looks like there's a 20-point loss in the Libertarian Party.
I'm kind of shocked that Quebec and Ontario have gone so liberal, because all the indications were that they were going to lose seats in those provinces.
Well, don't forget here in Toronto that Doug Ford is a bleeding liberal, and he's a douchebag.
Yeah, but I mean, that shouldn't have had it. That was a bad sign when he got reelected. I got to admit,
and the Conservatives are up to 9. Yeah, your Conservatives are up to 93%, or 93 whatever.
Seats.
Yeah.
Oh,
is it by? So they have to do it by seats. I'm trying to understand the election process here. So they have the majority has to be 172. Once it reaches that, whoever the leader of the current party is from that, they're the prime minister. Is that the deal?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, it's not quite as cut and dry as getting a simple majority, because if other opposition parties decide to team up together, they can basically block anything the government tries to do, right? Which is why I was hoping that the Conservatives would get a large majority. And, I just don't get it. I mean, every rally that Pierre had, there were so many thousands of people lining up going to those rallies all across Canada. It felt like there was a really huge momentum building for months. It really, really did. So I'm just, I'm going to be trying to figure out if, the Liberals look like they're going to win it. And I'm going to be trying to figure this one out for weeks, because I'm totally baffled. I really am.
Yeah. And FKHC 2005 said, someone messed with the photos of the people who were running Wikipedia. Okay.
Yeah, and I'm trying desperately to get it to you guys because my computer skills suck. But
yeah. And Charlotte says, in terms of tariffs, or just send it to me on X and I'll present it.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, Charlotte says, in terms of tariffs, it says it's great to see everyone here on Miss Charlotte.
Here we go.
I'm surprised to see that the East Coast going so liberal as well, because the Liberals did lose a provincial election out on the East Coast there about 4 or 5 months ago, like badly. They got crushed, and the Liberals were almost wiped out. So I'm really surprised federally there's so many East Coast people voting red. This is really puzzling. I don't know. This is just.
Maybe took election advice from the DNC in 2020.
Hey, the Conservatives are gaining ground. They're at 98 here. Quebec Bloc's at 20. NDP's back up to 3. And the Libs are at 136 here. But Mike, heart to Mikey there from Charlotte. Where is Charlotte? She is on Curtis's channel.
Oh, hey.
She is a ghost. And remember when Clinton was ahead in 2016 in the U.S., barely, if you remember correctly? Yeah, it scattered about 45,000 votes across 3 states.
Yeah,
and,
I don't remember when
I will
Clinton
say, the way you're set up, the Conservatives have to win an outright majority because everyone else is going to team up against them.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying earlier. That's right, Germ.
I don't remember when Clinton got ahead. I remember when Clinton got ahead.
Oh,
I remember when Clinton shoved a cigar up Monica's ass.
Hey, he's not that nasty. He didn't go to the back door. He went to front.
It went in as a cigar. It came out as something completely different.
Went in as a cigarette, came out a cigar. Let's see. Won't surprise me if the Libs cheat this election like the U.S. Dems did if Carney wins.
Oh, the
you may be more
anti-conservative.
right than you know, Charlotte. Yeah.
The anti-conservatives only need 10 more seats to secure it.
The anti-conservatives. Now we have anti-conservatives.
Yes.
Basically,
Liberals, conservatives, and anti-conservatives.
You have the Conservative Party and 4 other parties. Those 4 other parties will turn against the Conservative Party no matter what.
Right, they will. That's a given.
I don't know. Just that default sounding, like just the word conservative sounds scary. Like liberal. Who doesn't want to be liberal? Like liberal, like it just sounds better. Like, yeah, I want to be free. Liberal sounds like I want to be free, right?
You never met a liberal before.
Yeah. No, that's what makes it so fucking confusing when I got into the game, because that's what I fell into that trap. And I'm like, well, who the hell wants to be conservative? I don't want to be conservative. I want to be liberal.
The thing
I want to be free.
That's exactly
and then I found out what they were doing.
Confusing. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
Hey guys, here's the thing. Chris, can you see the actual thing? I'm having a hard time seeing this here.
Yeah, and I'm so the actual thing is you got it.
Well, looks like Trump's in charge of the Conservative Party. Vance is in charge of some other party. Then someone changed all the photos out.
Okay, so they changed it so that it said reporting 100% lead. Sorry, it is pretty funny. The leader is Skibbity Toilet.
Skibbity.
Yes.
Oh, fuck yeah, man. We need a little skibbity toilet. Yeah, fuck yeah. Good. I'm down.
Okay.
I'll vote for the skibbity toilet party.
Yeah. And so Trump is in charge of the Conservative Party. Talia Brain Rot is the block the back key voice. Sailor Moon is the new Democratic. Justin Bieber and Justin Timberlake are in charge of the Green Party. And J.D. Vance is part of the People's Providence.
Okay. What I'm currently seeing is
Skibbity Toilet.
Right now I'm seeing that the Liberals are at 139, Conservatives are at 107, the BQs are 21, the NDPs are 6, and the Green Party is 0. And now it just went up again.
Tell me, to my northern brothers, tell me, will the conservative provinces always vote conservative roughly, or is there a milestone they may vote liberal by some fluke?
They don't vote by province.
Oh, they disabled the chat in this. Come on, they're no fun.
No, they're not any fun.
No. Yeah. And hey, Connie, how's it going?
Hey, Connie Cleary.
Connie Cleary. Howdy.
Hello, Connie.
Yeah. Yeah, let's see. Well, conservatives now seem to be far more freedom of speech and everything. Well, libs were once like that, and everything was opposite, LOL. Also, libs hate the rich, but they mostly do fraud to get rich and attack those that get rich legally and hard-earned. The hypocrisy and corruption libs are Dems, LOL. Well, it's kind of like doing a Fight the Oligarchy tour while riding first class on a private or on a private jet.
Yeah,
they did a smart move. They got rid of the Kurogan party last year, and that was the party I would vote for.
Yeah. Well, this is cute what Herc says. This is cute what he says. Hey, Herc 130. Good to see you.
Yeah, welcome, Herc.
They changed the name of Canada to Maple Syrup.
No, I would call it massive maple destruction.
Yeah. Tell them, Charlotte.
You tell him.
Jeremy.
Oh, let's see. Conservatives are 103, Libs 148, but the Bloc Quebec guys or whatever the fuck they're called 21. NDP's up to 7 now.
Yeah, they're up to
You can
7.
just call them the Frenchies.
Yeah, the Frenchy bastards. Yeah,
The Green Party is absolutely no seats. Does that mean that they're going to lose?
I'm ashamed.
Does that mean
Now,
they're
you
going to
know-
lose party status?
Yeah.
No.
Because they don't
I
even have
guess-
the people's one on here.
Yeah, I gotta say to PvP though, and to JP's and addressing the Canadians in the room, I'm really surprised, obviously, by Quebec. I thought French Canadians were smarter than that, but apparently not. So, you
When's the
know,
last time they voted for anyone but their own party?
anyone but their own? Well, they
Well,
voted
they're
for
loyal.
Pierre Trudeau, back in the day. So,
Oh, that was a mistake. I'm
Yeah.
sure.
Yep.
They voted for Trudeau 1. That was in the 70s.
I'm sure we have a lot of disagreements about a lot of things, but I would be surprised if there's anyone on this panel who thought Trudeau was a good idea.
Pierre Trudeau?
Trudeau.
I thought he was a decent leader.
I
I
think Trudeau.
was living in still living in the States back then, and I was kind of naive.
Yeah, I mean the current. Yeah. Whatever.
The first Pierre Trudeau had his flaws for sure. I mean, he was not perfect. His cozying up to Cuba was not, the best idea he ever had, probably.
That's pretty stupid, actually.
But as a leader overall, he was considered one of our better prime ministers, over history. Flawed, but still, he was 10 times smarter than his frickin' son is.
Yeah.
That's for bloody.
I got the depressed cat tonight.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, guys, look at this
tea,
picture.
Bug.
Look at this picture my friend got the supercell that went through.
Oh wow.
Oh wow. Oh man. Is it coming for you, Gorilla?
It's already passed.
Oh, it passed.
So,
Okay.
how long does it take until whatever happens tonight until things take effect? Is it like America where you have to wait a few months or a month or two?
Well,
or-
no, long enough for you to fall asleep on the panel so we can play some Indian drum beats.
long enough for my foot to find its way up your ass so you're squeezing my shoelaces. Okay, listen, talking shit.
Yeah,
I asked a simple question.
I noticed that.
I don't know how long it'll take.
Hey,
I'm not asking you. I'm asking the Canadians.
Mikey is Canadian.
No,
I am.
I'm not talking to Mikey. I'm talking to your freaking funny ass. Why would you answer that question? I'm asking the Canadians, like, how long does it take between tonight and the end of the world if the wrong people get voted? That's all. Is that simple question?
Well, for one thing, Parliament's not in session right now,
Right.
so they'd have
They're
to
on
recall
vacation?
Parliament and get into.
Yeah, they're on
Basically,
vacation.
they'd have to reopen a new, time. They'd have to basically probably call a date and resume parliamentary procedures, and then they'll go through the whole rigmarole of doing the formal ceremonies, blah blah
Taking
blah,
people
all
out
that
and putting people
useless
in.
crap that all governments seem to love. And but so I don't really have a timeline in mind at this point.
Yeah, I don't think there
I'm
was.
just curious, like, if the wrong people get voted, like, how much time do we have until we start hearing headlines about shit happening?
I'm quite concerned that there could be some kind of civil unrest. I think there's.
I don't think Canadians are. If you're talking like, are you talking like civil war?
hey.
I don't think Canadians would do that.
You haven't studied our war history,
The
have you?
conservative side is not the
Dude,
civil
I don't know.
disobedient side.
I'm from Quebec, dude. I have no clue. I mean, I was happy to hear I was Canadian until I heard I was Quebec. So I mean, now I'm just questioning. Yeah, I mean,
well, I can agree on
I'm
that.
not from Canada. I'm from the country next to Canada. I mean, shit.
Quebec has always been a pain in the ass, to be quite honest. All they do is bitch and moan. Oh, there was the block leader last week, I think it was. Oh, it was astounding, that video. He was basically saying Canada wasn't a real country, and yet this fucker gets a high paycheck, every fucking 2 weeks or whatever from the taxpayers, like out west here as well, buddy. And also, he's going to get a big, fat, multi-million-dollar pension when his fat ass retires. But he's saying Canada's not. He said Canada is not a real country. Kind of maybe. I'm sure some of you guys on the panel will agree with that statement.
No,
he sounded like the biggest dumb fucking piece of shit that ever walked on 2 legs.
Well, if I may add to that stupidity, I honestly don't think any country is a real country right now. I think they're all fucking the people over.
Well, that's globalism. It's the globalists. That's Carney.
Yeah.
Carney's a core globalist. He's right in the thick of it. He's right an insider, and he doesn't give a damn about Canada being a country. He's going to dismantle this country piece by piece. You watch.
I'll tell you right now. I think a true country is a country where the people run it, not the fucking government.
Well, that was what the
LDG. That would be nice, but you don't think people are people.
That was what the whole blue wave was about, though.
Whoa! What?
You think everybody's everybody else? You think everyone's
that's people?
Everybody's everybody else.
The same people, but they're still people. I mean, I think you went a little too far with. I mean, I believe in people. I believe we're all the same people, but I still think we're people. I mean, for Pete's sakes, I don't think we're like not people. We're just not different people.
Oh, so LG, you're a species then?
No, a species would be like I hate dogs, or species. I wouldn't call myself a species.
Yeah.
I'm more of a realist. I don't know.
Yeah. But let's catch up on chat here real quick. Let's say Pierre Trudeau was great. Trudeau. The tweet will happen whenever it happens. And if Carney wins, then Pierre should run again to win by landslide like Trump. An uproar happens in Canada like the U.S. Damn right, it's a coup d'etat time.
That's coup d'etat.
The people, I do not condone or endorse what JP's just put.
I do.
LDG, you ain't Quebec.
He ain't from Quebec.
Hey, I'm just protecting my channel here. Guys say hi. Let's see, foul mouth PvP. Wash your mouth.
Oh, you got it. You haven't even got me. I'm not even started yet.
I gotta play this. I guess Charlotte this.
Vasalute. This is Troy Pacelli of Last Call, and I'm just here to let you know that the following live stream is rated R for adult language, highly inappropriate jokes, and who the are we kidding? We have no idea what is going to come out of Gorilla's mouth. Viewer discretion is advised.
Yeah, so we got to play that for Charlotte.
Let's
see. Canada would be Canada without the French.
That's right.
Hey.
Canada would still be English if it wasn't for those damn Quebecers.
Don't
you Quebecers are the ones that the English really couldn't stand, so they just came over to Americans and hey, take care of your little brother for a while. We're going out for milk and cigarettes.
You know, the people in Quebec did vote in a referendum to separate from Canada. You know, so they wouldn't mind if Canada fell apart for sure.
Sure.
And they almost won it too. Like they just lost by like 1% or something. It was that
wow.
Close. Yeah, it was razor sharp close. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was after the Canadian government begging and pleading and bribing their way to get that 1% margin.
Yeah, you're right, JP. French were there first.
Shenanigans.
One of my relatives was.
Hey guys, give me a quick second. I'll have to mute, but I'll be back. I got something I got to talk to you real quick.
Okay, let's see. Play Mike Myers too for supporting Carney.
Oh,
yeah, that didn't help. That didn't help.
Yeah, that
holy
didn't help.
Crap! So I'm looking at this.
You should see the video with Mike Myers and Carney in hockey sweaters going after the Trump comment. They're going elbows up, elbows up. Do you guys know what elbows up means?
No.
It's a hockey term. It's a
Pussy
hockey term.
crap.
Yeah, and what it means is when you're playing the hockey, you want to like put somebody out of commission. You go get them into the boards and you elbow them. You put your elbow up into them, right?
Yeah,
it's basically
That
nasty shit. Is what it
even
is.
fucking work.
Oh, I've seen a whole.
Yeah.
You need to watch some
Hey,
hockey.
conservatives are up to 125, and libs are at 151. Oh, conservatives 126, libs dropped to 151, BQ 22, and PA is at 6.
However, with combining the 150 lib number and the 22 block Quebec number, it is out of reach now.
That can still change here. Let's see,
You know,
Kremlin really isn't a country. And Larry, the link is on your Facebook.
Kremlin.
It's in your Facebook.
I just got to say, I wouldn't automatically assume that the Bloc are going to side liberal, because the Bloc are real sneaky bastards. They love to play games, and if they figure some way that Quebec can come out ahead in some way, I bet they'd switch over to support the Conservatives any day of the week. I mean, seriously, I don't trust the Bloc at all.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Gorilla, can I read this for Charlotte? Yeah. Dr. Evil would be mad at his alter ego being so idiotic, Charlotte.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, let's see.
honestly.
Yeah, Charlotte, things have turned around, and let's see how little Mike came in. No, let's see everyone else.
I love you, Charlotte.
All right.
I love you. You're a great lady.
All right. So, conservatives,
come join you.
Yeah. Let's see. Conservatives are at 126. The libtards are at 151. BQ is at 23, and NDP is at 7. Oh, they just dropped to 150. And conservatives are up at 128.
I'm just looking at the National Post here, showing the the diagram of the ridings by color. Don't forget, BC hasn't come in big yet, because we'll be the last that does. And I'm hoping, I know the interior here will probably go blue. Very conservative here in the interior. It all depends if they get enough people on the coast to switch, because it looked like Vancouver Island was going to switch from more left wing to possibly gaining some conservative seats. So that's going to be interesting to see if that does play out that way.
They're already declaring Carney elected.
Oh, they were doing that an hour ago, half an hour ago, Mikey.
Yeah, I know.
Heck, during our election, they're claiming states were already won by certain parties.
Yeah. I mean, Camilla was the winner, early on, was she not? So, and by the way, what channel declared it? Was it CBC?
CBC, CTV.
Okay,
At least those two.
Those are all bought and paid for propaganda channels by the Liberal government. CBC gets $1.5 billion a year from the Liberal Party. They are not real news. Well, Trump would say fake news, and that's exactly what those assholes are.
Okay, Larry, I just sent you Gorilla's link that he sent me earlier to you. I just forwarded it to you in your Facebook Messenger. So you should.
All right, I'm back.
Yeah, I sent it to him. I sent it to him earlier.
Yeah. Well, he says, Mike, send me the link, please, and I just did. So. Yeah.
So, real quick, can I hit up off topic for a minute? Is that allowed?
Yeah. Yeah.
Depends what's up.
Yeah.
Depends how.
Yeah, real quick. Nothing suicidal or anything. Did anybody pop into Bird's stream today?
Yeah,
I've been working. I've been dealing with work, severe thunderstorms, and tornadoes all afternoon. Like it was supposed to get so bad that they closed down the plant.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah. We also. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I was just saying. I started the stream today, so obviously you guys got a lot of notifications about Bird the other day. That was just me republicizing the content that he privated because he thought the algorithm was going to like him. I reversed that decision. He told me he wished he never did that, so I did republicize all that content so you guys can find it. And then I set up the 24/7 live stream. Bird's back. You get to watch Bed Life from episode 1 to the last episode. I did the calculations. We got about 45 days of straight content from Bird.
Wow.
24/7 playing every Bed Life. 45 days.
Yeah.
Unfreaking real. So we started this morning at 8:30. You guys are welcome to pop in. We had a good turnout. We had a good turnout today. About 500 in the chat. About
There he is. Hey,
700
Larry.
views total.
Hey guys.
And if you guys or you guys want, you always can pop in. Mama Pray is going to be in the chat saying hi to everybody, and she's enjoying saying hello to everybody because she doesn't have connections. Her connections to the community was Bird, so she's very much enjoying the stream. And you can find it on Bird's channel, and you're welcome to pop in whenever you want. It's going to be going nonstop, 24/7.
Alrighty.
All right.
That's
Thank you.
fantastic. Thank you.
PvP. Tell me, we have what we have down here called swing states. We basically battleground states. What are your guys' battleground provinces that decide to vote?
It's not that simple here because it goes by riding. Every member of parliament that gets elected has a riding. Like here in the central Okanagan is the riding I voted in, right? There's the North Okanagan. There's the South Okanagan. There's, probably, I don't know. Well, how many seats are in Parliament? I mean, there's like
349.
Right? Okay, so there you go. That's how many ridings there are.
And Copenhagen.
A riding. I've seen ridings go from NDP or Liberal right over to Conservative. I mean, they can flip flop.
So what's going on?
We don't have battleground states.
So what's going on, everybody?
We're losing the election badly, Larry.
Hey, Larry.
Canada's done.
Yeah, Canada's going to go into the burner.
The Liberals are going to they're going to get a fifth term. They've been in power 10 years. They're going to be in power 14 years now. The Conservative landslide didn't turn out the way everybody thought it was going to.
Wow.
And Mark Carney is going to be our next prime minister. He's a globalist. He's right in there with the World Bank and all that crap.
Right.
He's probably a billionaire, a millionaire at least. But I wouldn't be surprised if he moved his company out of Canada 10 days after Trump won the election to New York City and put all the people here out of work. Just voted with the board of directors to move it out of the country. That's how much how much this guy's going to be a great prime minister.
Wow,
no,
that's crazy.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Let's catch up on chats real quick. Let's see. Hello, nice rating.
How about some mustard?
Yeah, I would say,
yeah. Charlotte said nice rating our warning. Oh, yeah. Took a bit to come up with that there. French were here first. Yeah, the British kicked them out. LOL. Yo, Gorilla. And hey, brother Larry, hope your appointments went well, sir. Oh, not too good?
No, I'm sorry to hear that, Larry.
Oh, sorry, Larry.
Sorry, Larry.
Yeah, sorry, Larry.
Hey, Larry.
Thanks. Appreciate it, guys.
I've had a bad day as well. I won't go.
Well, don't get me wrong, we're all freaking screwed, but I'm definitely sorry.
Oh yeah.
Well, let's put it. I'll just put it this way: if Harris had won your election in November with a big lead, how would you guys feel about that?
Oh, did I send you the stream?
That's the way I'm feeling tonight.
Oh, did I accidentally send you the stream elements link, Larry?
What's that?
Did I accidentally send you the stream elements link to your?
Well, no,
Facebook?
I'm good. I didn't know you sent it to Facebook. I was looking on the chat for the link to pop
out.
out.
No, he did that for a reason. He didn't put it there for a reason.
Yeah. The nature of this live stream, I wanted to be. I want to be a little bit more selective there.
I got you.
And let's see. Herc said, "How can you live with such misery under liberal and vote for it again? I don't understand Canada. Well, I don't understand California, Washington, Oregon, Minnesota, New York.
Well, here we have dead people and non-existent people voting.
Mhm.
Well,
I'm surprised
I
there's
know
no
that
dead
the
people playing on
Democrats. Well, I know that Democrats were in such an uproar because they started putting fences around the fucking cemeteries, and they're calling for voter suppression.
Oh, nice.
Oh my lord.
Yeah, let's see. What are people voting for the Liberal Party voting for in their minds?
Their brains are dead.
I really do think that Trump's 51st statement did hurt the conservatives.
I'm sorry about that.
I really do
Yeah.
believe that.
Did Canadians enjoy living under liberal during COVID?
No, in fact,
do you remember what they did to the truckers' protest?
Yeah,
I remember
exactly.
Yeah, and that's the government I got to live under for another 4 years.
Oh,
yeah.
And I know Mikey wasn't here, but you guys know that they're gonna claim that the Russian rigged this. So I got some Russian creep cigars here.
It's
cool, yeah.
It'll
yeah.
be China.
But the Russians are responsible.
No,
or
there's
China.
there's been talk about how China has infiltrated the Liberal Party for a long time now.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And but Charlotte says you guys should start a new party here. MCGA, make Canada great again.
You got it.
There you go.
I think a good new Canadian party, as a protest party, would be a fuck you out of 10 party. How does that sound?
I like it.
You out of 10.
That's the thing that's gonna live on in Bird's memory there. That UPS rant.
Nice.
Oh, that was good.
Every fucking time.
Yeah,
That was
Sasha,
great.
if that happens, I'll lead the chorus, okay?
Oh no, was he just having a bad day that day that he flipped out on UPS?
Kinda. He wasn't having a
it's
bad
more
day.
than-
More like with us, he was having a bad day with like everybody else.
Right.
Everybody else.
Yeah.
I mean, for God's sakes, like a website knows what country you're in. Why the fuck are you asking me what country I'm in? Like, it's like that's like the mailman like knocking on your door and asking you what country you're in. It's that
Hey,
fucking
LGT?
stupid.
Hey,
Yeah.
LGT, can I see something, please? It looks like your foot has turned into an Oscar statuette inside a gorilla's monster.
What, I'm sorry.
What,
My
Mike?
foot?
The foot that you have up his butt looks like
Yeah.
an Oscar statuette now.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, dude, are you kidding me? It's a fucking statue of David up his ass, for God's sake.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Now, what is next is for the stat as far as what to turn into platinum now to make it.
Yeah, I mean, Gorilla never saw the light until he met my foot.
Nice. Hey,
The foot there'd be
we
light.
got LDG and we got Curtis Selby, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Night, Curtis.
Yeah. So Scurvy says, "Is that you who runs it?" Yeah, I got the notifications about. Yeah, I'm scrolling and it's all bird prey. I'm like, what the hell's going on?
That was an
here?
unintended.
What the fuck is
That was an unintended side effect. I didn't expect YouTube to work that way, but it seems like if you take a video and you put it private or unlisted and you wait long enough, if you put it back to public, it treats it like it's a new uploaded video and it like triggers the notifications for it.
Yeah.
So when I was like going through, because Bird put a lot of his, because he fell into that fallacy where he listened to other people and he thought that if you kept your videos public, it would mess up the algorithm, which is complete bullshit.
Yeah.
So he privatized a lot of his videos, and that was a huge mistake. And so I'm like, well, nobody can see these damn videos, so let me unlock them. And I unlocked hundreds. I mean, I'm telling you, hundreds of videos.
Wow.
Right. And I didn't know that YouTube was gonna freaking flood everybody's. And then when I noticed it, I'm like, oh shit. My bell is full of Bird. Oh my God. I wonder if anybody's getting this right now. And I didn't even know. And then all of a sudden I got like Rezo coming in the underground. Dude, what the hell? I'm like, what? Bird's flooding my bell. I'm like, I know, my bad, dude. I'm sorry. Shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I was sitting there scrolling through the fucking thing here like it's the fucking Wheel of Fortune wheel.
You know what though? You want to hear something funny though? Like he lost 70 people unsubscribed because of that.
Oh no,
70.
70.
But no, it's no big deal because if they did unsubscribe because of that, it just proved that they weren't actually followers. They were just bandwagoners. So yeah, it was not even like 1%, right? The guy's got like 15.6 thousand. So 70 people who whined and cried, and I had to listen to Salty today say some bullshit about, oh, I don't want to have to unsubscribe from Bird because of all these. Bitch, if you unsubscribe, then that's on you. Like that, you don't even have to say that. Like just saying that just proves you don't want to be. You know what I mean? Like that a couple days of having to deal with a notification bell, you're gonna bitch and complain. Like, come on, seriously. I had to fix a problem that Bird himself.
It is what he's good at.
Yeah, I mean, Bird himself said that he wish he never did that, and I'm like, well, Bird, I'll take care of that. Don't worry, because we had this conversation before.
To play devil's advocate on here, if you have the notification bell on it, and all of a sudden your phone here every 20 seconds it goes ding 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 ding.
Was it that bad? Whoa. Was it actually that bad? Was it that bad?
Yes.
Was your phone actually dinging every 20 seconds?
Yeah, every time you unlisted it and posted it, your phone would fucking ding.
No. You gotta understand, dude. I was okay. So you gotta understand, dude. He had hundreds. I was doing it 50 at a go. YouTube lets you change 50 videos at one time. So I was changing 50 at a time, like all the way, you know, straight through. I spent like 4 hours, like just
So for 4 hours,
relisting.
So for 4 hours, people's phones are constantly going ding, 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 ding.
That
ding,
is funny.
Ding, ding.
So
I do not blame people
funny.
for unsubscribing for that because it's not like they're gonna get new videos. You know, if they want to, they'll just go back to the channel, look for the video they want.
They can't though. That's the whole fucking point. They couldn't do that because the videos were unlisted or private.
No, but I was playing devil's advocate because 4 hours of dinging would be enough.
Well, if you're the devil's advocate, dude, everyone's freaking in some other place. Like you can't search for those videos. The whole point was to make them searchable. That was the.
You can tolerate Discord on your phone. You can tolerate that for one day.
Oh my god, Discord is a nightmare. Yeah, if you can,
isn't it?
My lord,
I turned
dude.
the notifications off. I turned off my Discord notifications because of that.
I wish. Well, tell me how to do that because I've stopped. I've just stopped using it because
right click and mute. I had to do the same thing, dude.
Yeah.
Hey,
listen. I'm sorry. I didn't mean for it to happen. It's over. Okay. I actually, you know what? I lied. It's not over because there are I went through all his live streams and I republicized them, but I still have to go through his video, like his actual review section, and republicize all the videos. So there might be one more day when you guys see a bunch of birds. Just do me a favor. Just ignore it. I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do about it. But I know Bird wants his videos searchable, and he made a mistake, and he privatized a lot of his videos, and you can't find them right now because they're unlisted.
Interesting. Hey,
catch up on the
I want to say, hey, the Jim, but I got like 100 chats here. I'm trying to get.
Yeah, hey, Jim.
Yeah, Kremlin says, "Hey, Silent, sounds like Kansas City. We're in tornadoes here right now. Also, well, you stay safe there." I'll tell you right now, I hated driving through Kansas City, but I'll tell that story here after we get this.
Just click your heels, and say, "There's no place like home. There's no place like home."
Place like home.
Yeah, that's just what Sam said, Larry.
Yeah, let's see. Make Canada the same as it's been, more like it, which hasn't been great. Not so
great indeed, Sir Lennon. Right?
Yeah. Let's see. Charlotte said, "Well, that was my issue with Trump's campaign in 2016 with Let's Make America Great Again when it was never great." Oh, we've done some fantastic things.
Yes.
I'll start with penicillin.
Uh-huh.
Now Trump is making America great again after Biden. LOL. Yeah, it's a lot better than it was. You don't think America has ever...
That's what it was. Like, America never was great. It was just better than what we had before.
Yeah. And Charlotte says, not under Dems for the most part. I'm only 22 years old, Scurvy. Yeah, I see you've lived. You're a post 9/11 gal. You got where a lot of us here are pre 9/11.
She really hasn't lived in America. She doesn't even know what it is because it ended, in my opinion, in 9/11. So
I thought it ended before that, but I could be just kicking it.
Yeah, Charlotte's just old enough to drink. No, fuck. I got my first minor when I was 13.
Nice.
According to the Babylon Bee, Trump is announcing a plan to annex Canada and rename it Gay North Dakota.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks for
just
that.
a quick
Dude,
update.
that makes me feel better.
Sorry.
Okay,
I'm just about ready to leave. I'm getting too depressed.
Guys, calm down.
Just a quick update. Libs are at 162, Conservatives 137. BQ just switched up to 25, and the Libs just dropped out the seat. The NDP's at 10. Conservatives just jumped to 138, and the Green Party's at 1 seat. But Sashi, welcome. If the current government gets reelected, can we sing "Blame Canada"?
Oh.
Well, there is a video of Robin Williams.
Canada.
Canada song.
Hey, Jerm, can you get that ready for me?
The Blame Canada video? Somebody find it. Robin Williams is singing it.
PvP statements on eggnog have German sentiment in Canada's election more than anything Trump said.
You know, Lemon, you're on the. You could be on the list for that one. I gotta say.
Let's see. Welcome of Art Vandele. Welcome. Meltdown. Well, we're not having meltdowns here at all.
God.
Yes, Sashi.
When you start seeing flames over here in the city, over in Toronto, and riot control, then we have a meltdown.
Crazy deer adventures.
Oh, if there's a riot with flames, it'll be the terrorist protesters there, Mikey. Just like
that's what I meant.
Burned Montreal like 6 months ago.
Yeah. Well, and
with the blessing of the Liberals, because the police didn't hardly show up.
Well, they had a similar attack, the one that happened to you guys there in Vancouver, which I was really sad to hear about. With the Filipinos and whatever. But then they had a similar situation over in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. One man dead, and he went after 10 people and wiped them out. And it's happening everywhere.
Vancouver used to be a very safe city when I lived there 30 years ago when I was going to art college, right?
Right.
Nothing like that ever happened back in those days. But this is liberal Canada. It really is. I mean, the violence and the crime rate has skyrocketed over the Liberal decade, and I bet it's going to get even worse over the next 4 years. I'll tell you, if Alberta does talk about, because there's a separatist movement always been in Alberta, right? Goes back decades. It never had a lot of momentum, but it was always there, right? If you paid attention. But after I'm making a girl a drink. Oh no. Anyway, I read somewhere a while back that there's like 30% of Albertans would definitely be in favor of separation now. I bet it's going to go even higher tonight. And if they do vote, to be 51st state, I might consider moving to Alberta. I just got to say it.
Yeah,
I really might.
All right, see.
And which one do you want, Gorilla? You want the Robin Williams or do you want the South Park one?
South Park. But let's see. LOL, scurvy. Yeah, right on, Dan. Let's see, Charlotte. Wow, you're young, but you're an adult and a woman American. Yep. Well, you see, the Libs took all the ballots home and to count them the way they needed it to go. Ballots full of ballots at 3 a.m. All kid.
Well, that's what Suzanne Aitken said. They were carrying ballots from where she was at, and
is she in the chat here? Because
no, she told us this the other night. No, girl, she told us this the other night that they were doing that. They were taking ballots.
Okay. So let's see. What gets me is the PM has only been on Canada's system for a few weeks. Oh yeah, You have to be born in the United States to be a president. Exactly, Scurvy, LOL. I'm way smarter than most American women in this modern day. Well, sure, I'll give you that. Yes. You have a brain on you. You're not like those bimbos that said they were voting for, I think it was Gavin Newsom because he had fuck me eyes. At least you actually have a brain and a brain there, and you actually know what you're voting for.
Thank you, Gorilla.
That's definitely not the reason that Carney got the votes he did tonight. Then, because he doesn't have fuck you eyes, he's got like shark eyes.
No, it's because he has fuck you. That's because he has fuck you money.
Hey, Gorilla, you're not looking forward to seeing AOC running for president, aren't you?
Hey, with that with that big Latina booty. Oh God, you got a little bit excited for that one.
Yeah. So go ahead and play just a little bit of it so you don't get knocked off.
Like 5 seconds.
You ready for it?
Yeah.
Here we go.
We're ready.
What is the source? Oh, that's easy. Times have changed. Our kids are getting worse. They won't obey their parents. They just want to fart and curse. Should we blame the government or blame society?
Or should we blame the images on TV?
No, blame Canada.
Yes!
For the leading little lies, like my head's on the lies. Blame Canada.
All right, that's before we get started.
Yeah, I
Thank
think
you
you're
for
already
that.
in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah, I may
How's
not
that
do
even?
that.
Yeah, and FQC says, "How's that even possible?" I'm not sure. Sashi says, "Greetings, everybody." Hey, Sashi. Yes, ma'am, you are. Someone got something to play in the background.
Do you hear that too?
Not me.
Yeah.
That's somebody.
LDG.
Pickles.
Sorry, what?
Yeah, you
What?
got something else
What's
playing?
going on?
You got something else?
Oh,
playing?
I got my cell phone in front of me. Sorry, maybe that audio is coming through. Let me fix that. Sorry.
Something was.
Yeah.
Sorry, thanks for telling me. My bad.
Can I ask you a question? Like I said, I'm still trying to learn the election process myself. But
So apparently, so are 45% of Canadians, Mikey.
Yeah,
I understand. But what I'm trying to get here at is that the BQ, the NDP, the Green, are they all going to gain up then? Does that mean that their votes are probably going to be added to the Libertarian votes?
Well, there's no libertarians. I don't think.
I mean liberals, the liberals, whatever.
The librarians. Jeez.
Yeah, that's what we need. We need an angry librarian party.
Librarians, dude.
All right. Oh, whoa! They just changed something here. It said Lib Min something, but conservatives are at 144.
I have the stuff out.
Liberals are at 156. Quebec said 24. NDP's 11. Green 1. But we are getting further and further behind the chat here. So I gotta
say though, that it has tightened up a lot in the last 15 minutes or so, because the liberals were like at 160 for a while, and the conservatives are catching up. So at least that's a positive sign that I can take a little bit of happiness away from.
Yeah, that's what she said.
So Sasha said we'll be in and out of the chat at work now. Oh, have fun at work. And also, I'm an independent, politically, religiously, etc. Scurvy, I watch everything. Yeah. Good for you, Charlotte.
Good for you, Charlotte.
That's okay. You'll grow up and learn.
Yeah, Curtis says sub to Larry's channel. So thank you. And Jim said, finally get back down to Jim where I said hello to him earlier. Hello, Jim. Thank you, good sir. I never complain. I simply said I got the notification. And Jim says I enjoyed Bird's videos. Oh yeah, everybody did. He's the one we can thank you for that fuck you on 10 rating. That is taking off. Him. I don't know if he ever thought that was something that would take off.
Well, obviously a big influence on you, Gorilla.
Whoever really knows what'll take off? Like sometimes you think, oh, this will be great, and it flops. Sometimes you think, oh, nobody will care about this, and then you get a bunch of views or something, right?
Well, heck, I took a video of my cat fucking licking himself one night. It got 591 views. then I turned around and posted and go, you all think I'm retarded, but I got 591 people to watch a video of my cat licking himself.
You know, I think some of the dumbest stuff on YouTube is the stuff that gets the most views. It's
It
true,
does.
really, you know?
Yeah.
It really does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, if you're not sub to Charlotte Knights of the Werewolf, PvP has a list that he makes it out after eating a giant lasagna.
Oh,
Actually, I'm gonna try and stay away from the pasta. I'm gonna try and do Mediterranean diet because I got pounds off.
Yeah.
I have heard it's the best food in the world for health.
Yeah, I got to do some veggie stir fries or something.
I'll just go with the Robitussin diet there.
So
the whole laxative diet.
I'm looking at this national post and I'm looking at all the different parties and kind of baffled because I am an American and sadly uneducated in very much of Canadian politics, but I'm seeing y'all have a Marxist-Leninist party. How?
What?
Yes,
but the thing is, a lot of these are parties on paper only. They don't actually exist. They've never elected one person to parliament ever, never, and they never will. And I think some of these parties are kind of joke parties or like protest parties almost, right?
Well, Curtis, their Marxist-Lenin party is like our Communist Party in the United States. It's on the ballot, but nobody votes for it.
But nobody
or your German party in the United States.
Yeah.
Too.
Well,
We
have the Communist Party in Canada, and it's called the Liberal government that just got reelected.
Yeah. All right, guys, just a sec. Welcome, Killhut 702 Outdoor Adventures. I'm catching up on chats here. We're gaining ground here. But Sashi says, jokes on him. I'm in Southeast Asia. I'm already on a list.
That's right. He lives in Malaysia, so he is on the list.
Yeah.
I gotta say, the Conservatives are only 12 seats behind now, which it's better than it was, but there's not enough ridings left probably for it to make a difference, unfortunately.
I think there is. Curtis says, I sent the link to Blame Canada. Thank you. Thanks for sharing this to the private chat.
Then again, though,
there are 5 outstanding.
There's a bunch in BC still, and hopefully those will all go blue. I'm surprised. I'm surprised to see so much red, so much Liberal, and NDP, BC strong. Well, I guess it does make sense because the Lower Mainland does have a lot of NDP fans, I suppose. But I'm a bit shocked to see so many Liberal seats in BC because I thought it would go more blue. But I'm hoping the rest of those will go blue because they should. Because most of BC is blue, except you get down to the bloody left coast. Yeah, and where all the the left wing folks are, and they keep voting. If they're not crazy enough to vote for the NDP, which is mindless, they'll vote Liberals. Feel that's a little safer, but it's like oh man.
Well, let's we're almost caught up here. Well, Charlotte's way smarter than average bear. They give Chris big hugs.
Hey Charlotte, can I get a hug?
No hugs for me. I'm Asian and prefer aloofness.
I definitely need a hug.
Boss Sashi said, "LOL."
She bows to him like that.
Hey.
Yeah, there goes Charlotte.
Yeah, and let's see. I wonder if the Canadian government gets reelected, will they try to smuggle their unrecyclable trash to Southeast Asia again?
Oh no!
I guess I never heard that story.
I haven't heard about that very much, Sashi, but there are some rumors that happened.
Oh, that's an old story. It was true, and I think you have to go back like 15 years or something.
A long time.
Long time.
Now you got somebody talking trash talk. Wow. I'm kidding.
Big hugs to Curtis, and hey fam to Curtis Selby.
Yeah.
And Kirby's giving a hard. What province is Amish Mikey from? He says Providence, Ontario. Thank you very much. Hey Larry, I hope you're well.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Are chicken McNuggets Mediterranean?
What?
Sure.
The new McChicken strips.
Very, very loosely, yes.
What about the new McChicken strips that just came out?
Oh, those are American.
Yeah, chicken strips. I cannot believe I heard that today.
Yeah, good thing they don't have. Good thing McDonald's doesn't sell hot dogs because I don't think I can order a McWiener with a straight face.
McPickle.
We had a plant Mac a while back. We had a vegetarian Big Mac, which was
what about McPickle?
Plant. Yeah.
We are all caught up on chats here. Yay.
I ain't paying any money to watch a chicken strip. I just wanted to put that out there.
Oh, you will. You'll like it.
But you would play. But you would pay money, PvP, to see Larry play with his chicken, right?
Well, I don't have to pay money. Larry loves to choke his chicken, without payment.
There we go. For those who want me to choke my chicken.
Hey, Larry, are you going to get an OnlyFans
Okay,
channel?
I'm choking Murdoch right here.
Yeah, there's 3 Providences. There's 3 Providences out. We're at 156, 147, 25, 10, and 2.
Okay, so it's getting close, PvP. Some of those West Coast votes are coming in.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, until they count every ballot, because, I mean, you know what it's like in the American election. They start counting the ballots, and it looks like this person's going to win this state. And then halfway through, it swings to the other party, right?
Sounds like Biden.
So you don't know.
We don't count every
until
ballot.
the end of until every ballot is counted. You really don't know what the final result is going to be, and that's why I don't like these early predictions when CBC goes 8 minutes in and says liberal win. Like, come on.
And you know why they do that? They do that
the
because
Green Party lost one person.
Mm-hmm.
Well, one reason they do it, Curtis, is because they get paid $1.5 billion from the Liberals every year to lie to people.
And unbeknownst to everybody, I'm sure they were getting a lot of money from USAID.
I wouldn't be surprised if they were getting money from China, to be honest.
Oh, I don't doubt that too.
Oh, and Brother Curtis, guess who's in the chat? Our friend, the Counting Sheep.
The Counting Sheep is not too late for the chicken strippers. We're going to bring out the chicken strippers.
Hey, Counting Sheep, how's it going? And Sasha says,
how's it going?
May have been a long time ago, but we Asians are petty. We hold on to that stuff.
You are petty.
Oh, you don't have to tell me that.
Asians definitely
you don't
hold.
even have to say that. That's no surprise at all.
They hold on to their historical knowledge a lot longer than we do in the West. I'll give them that.
For sure. Yeah.
Hell, just talk to their women. You do one thing wrong, and then 18 years later, you did that one little thing.
Whoops.
That's why I'm stabbing you.
Oh, nice. By the way, I want to respond to Lemon Pie, Sir Lemon Pie or Scurvy. Yes, I got news today, and I thought I was getting this, normal, average, not needing ordinary news, but it was totally opposite. But I'll talk to everybody on backstage about it.
Yeah, I got some backstage stuff. I've had a really bad day, to be honest, guys. And this is like the shit icing on the shit cake with this election. What's happening tonight? I'm really quite depressed.
Hey, wait.
I'll go back. I'll talk about that backstage.
Well, this might cheer you up, PvP. The Libs dropped down to 155, Conservatives 148, BQ's at 26, NDP is at 11, Greens at 1. So the Conservatives are gaining ground real fast.
They have been, and I'm just looking at the National Post, riding map here, which has been quite useful. There's still 4 ridings in BC that haven't got a color yet, so that's good. There's still 1 in Alberta, so that's a total of 5. So that could, if those all go blue, and I have a feeling that they should. So that's going to it's going to be pretty close, actually. And you know what I'm looking at?
Any outright majority is already out the window. No party can
I
get
know that.
majority.
I'm not a moron, okay? Well, some people think I am, but I don't really get
I'm not sure how this all works, so I'm taking insight
No,
from
but
everybody
look at the gain and loss category there on the national.
That's quite significant.
The
I see what you're
conservatives,
doing.
yeah, the conservatives have gained 25% more votes tonight than the last election. So there is a surge there. There is a surge there. Maybe it wasn't great enough, and I still think it was, it was still that stupid, 51st state stuff that I think, the conservatives could have got a majority, maybe not the majority they needed to, hold off against all the other parties ganging up on them, but I still think they could have won this tonight. But a 25% increase. I mean, look at the Liberals. The Liberals have lost 4%. The Bloc have lost 8. NDP lost 14. The NDP were the big losers tonight. They got
cremated.
They got pummeled. Yeah.
Well, Jagmeet Singh is one of the most. He's got to be the stupidest politician I've ever listened to. This guy. There must be if you get close to Jagmeet, you can probably hear the wind whistling through his ears, right?
Okay, can I ask you a question, PvP, about the process? Another thing about it.
Sure.
Where it's the 95, for example, a 95 and 176. Does that mean you have districts as well that you have to go from?
Districts, it's ridings.
Yeah. Like, some are saying 82 out of 242, so I'm assuming there's a lot of places that haven't been fully counted yet. Like Red Deer.
The thing is, even in the ones they've declared, well, I don't know if that's the finalized yet or if that could change. I mean, I kind of think it might be changing because the Liberals were up at 160 and then they went down to 156. So some of those declared ridings might have flipped, I'm guessing. I'm not 100% sure on that. But yeah, it's basically, you've got the ridings, you got, I guess, 343 federal ridings across the country. And, the voters go out and the citizens vote, and whatever party gets the majority of the votes wins that riding. And then it goes riding by riding by riding. And the party that gets the most ridings gets to form the government, right? Yeah. And then all the other parties that, get a whatever, number of votes, then that all kind of just falls out and settles down, naturally, right? So yeah.
So this process could go on for the next couple of weeks at least.
I do have a question.
I just want to mention there's also the possibility if there are ridings where the vote is very close. Like I know, like in BC, when we had that election, months ago, there was one riding that was won by 20 votes. 20 votes, right? And that even went to the courts because it was so contentious. And I don't think it ever got overturned, but that was one where there was a lot of funny business going on because there's a lot of videos about that up on YouTube. So some of these ridings, I'm sure, are going to be challenged by whatever party came in second. And they're going to, if it's only like less than 100 votes, if it's like 40 or 50 votes difference, I'm sure they'll go through the process. Even if it has to go to court, they'll go through the process and they'll iron it out eventually. But it could take a while.
I do have a question. What if the Liberals and Conservatives end up in a tie?
Yeah,
the Quebecers really going to cause chaos.
Well, that's when Pierre and Carney get in the cage match.
Yes,
they punch each other's lights out. Now that I'd pay $1 to see that.
I would pay $10 or $20 to see that.
No, I'd pay $50 to see that.
That'd probably be the most exciting thing in politics in years, actually.
It really is tightening up.
I would bring my rubber chicken with me.
There you go.
Chicken.
Oh, jeez.
Chicken.
Yeah. So let's catch up on chats here real quick.
Yeah.
Let's see. More power to you, PvP. I hope the new diet works. Mediterranean diet.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Scurvy. Let's see. Germ sounds like he's married to an Asian.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's a hell of a thing.
Oh, you are married to an Asian?
No.
According to God, yes. According to the government, no.
Ah, okay. So there is a difference.
Yeah, one I give a damn about.
Yeah.
It's only not 9 seats difference between the Liberals and Conservatives now. It's really tightened up.
Yeah. No. Breaking news. Libs dropped to 154. Conservatives 152. BQ 25.
Wow.
This is more exciting than our election night.
Wow.
It kind of is.
Wow. Only 2 seats. Wow.
All right, let's catch up the chats real quick before this changes here.
Could they actually pull her out of the fire at the last minute? And
God, that would be so amazing.
Yeah, it would be great.
Yeah, let's see. Sitdan says scurvy close and soon. Technically, we are more progressive in Southeast Asia. We had ladies in charge of government much earlier. Heck, we even deposed some of them.
Yeah.
And for some reason, Curtis wants God to shave the gracious queen. I don't know where she wants to. I don't know where you want to shave it. I really don't want to see the queen be shaved.
Hey, if we can choke chickens on this channel, we can shave queens.
You leave that queen in her grave.
Wait. Are you talking about the dead queen of England? Or are you talking like drag queens? So there's a fucking difference right there.
I'm just going to let you figure that out for yourselves.
All right. No. No. We're going to do that. We're going to have some fun with this.
Well, I know most of these drag queens never shave their face, so I really don't want to know what they're
Hey, Jeremy, you want to go through that while I'm doing something real quick?
There we go.
As I told Curtis, we got a king. His name is Chuck. I call him Chuck the Third. I also call him Charlie Brown the Idiot. But that's okay.
Why would you insult Charlie Brown that way?
Well, because unfortunately his name is Charles. I'm not insulting Charlie Brown. I'm just saying that this is a Charlie Brown that's a dumbass. As opposed
You are
to
not wrong.
Yeah.
Well, let's face it. How many times did Lucy pull the football away from Charlie? So he is a bit of a dumbass.
Yeah, not wrong.
Well, unless you live in the Seth Green universe, PvP, in Robot Chicken, where she tried to pull it away, and he said, "You beep beep, you beep," and he kicked it.
All right,
I love Robot Chicken. Robot Chicken.
All right, guys. Since it's election night, we got very important poll in the chat right now.
Okay.
All right,
Poll
so
in the chat?
we got a King Curtis Chuck. Let's see, Chuck Norris. Oh yeah, his name is Chuck.
Oh yeah, he is named Chuck.
Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So yeah, we got. Right now it's at 50-50.
Let's see what this poll of yours is.
Oh shit, the lips it's 156 to oh crap, it jumped back up to 156 to 149.
No. Don't say that.
It was gaining.
PvP, tell me where will the NDP still join the Liberals, even though they may be a smaller party this time around?
What? You want to repeat that? I'm not quite sure what you're asking there.
Will the NDP, they may be a smaller party, will they still join the Liberal coalition?
Oh, obviously. I mean, what else have they got? They're going to have, it looks like they got 8 seats in this election. And the NDP are the big losers in this election, right? Okay. Oh, gee. Okay. I don't get this. They're up to 11 seats now. That's absolutely absurd.
They kind of been there for a while.
That's absurd, though, because Jagmeet Singh he's a moron. He's completely brain dead. That guy. God, man, there must be some stupid voters out there if they're still voting NDP. Jeez. Wow, these people have been living under a rock for the last 10 years, to be my estimate. Man.
Or a cave.
Oh yeah, they might as well be in a cave because
haven't come out yet.
seriously, I thought the NDP would be under 10. I really did.
Yeah, I thought they'd be 5.
They
Less
did go.
than 10.
They did, but they did get a -14 loss. It says here. So
Yeah, it makes me wonder how stupid people were back in 2021.
Yeah.
well, I think
but-
what's happening tonight in Canada is kind of like that scenario because the Conservatives are pretty close. So obviously, a lot of people did vote for them. But I'm just really surprised because, I mean, you watch some of the videos on YouTube about Pierre's rallies, and there's just thousands of really enthusiastic people, all kinds of people, right? Like not one type of person, not one group of people. You know, it's like a variety of concerned citizens, right? And the rallies were so powerful, they were so energetic, they were so lively and positive. And you look at the Liberal rallies, and they're like snooze fest by comparison. So I'm very, very puzzled at what's going on tonight.
I think it's just we just have to sit back and hope and pray that there's some semblance of intelligence out there still that will put the Conservatives over the top.
Yeah.
Well,
Maybe the button campaign had more effect on the Conservatives than was initially thought.
Yeah,
That
I
demoralized
think
them to come out.
I mean, obviously there could have been multiple factors. I mean, I'm not a rocket scientist, so I'm not a political analyst or political expert by any means. But
no, me neither. So
I still do have a hunch that the 51st state statement really, really boosted the Liberals because there's a lot of stupid people out there. You know, if your country gets insulted, let's face it, a lot of people do the knee-jerk thing without turning their brain on, and they just vote against what they think is the person interfering in their country, and that was Trump. And so they went, "Oh well, I'm voting Liberal now." You know, elbows up on Trump, elbows up on Trump. You know, and that was basically, I think, a big part of what happened tonight.
yeah.
And you know what? Trump is going to be happy as a pig in the pig pen now because he's got a weak-kneed leader to deal with, and he'll crush Carney in negotiations.
Yeah,
you watch.
Yeah.
So what are you looking at? What site?
That would actually be better for Canada.
I'm on you.
Trump can dominate him.
You're on what?
Yeah, I'm on CTV News on YouTube.
Oh, you're okay. You're on YouTube watching it.
Yeah.
I was following the local here in Toronto CP24.
Yeah,
So
CTV
so
is pretty much crap too.
So, Jerm, are you saying that Canadians like us dominating them so much?
They should.
Germ
best for them.
Germ lives in an alternate universe somewhere, I think.
No, I just know
let's see
Canadians. And just face it, decision making isn't your strong suit.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to
Well, let's see.
respond to these statements, Germ. I'm sorry. I'm not in the mood.
Let's see. Sashi said, although Malaysia is in the Commonwealth, we have our own kings. We use a Brit when the Asians can do it for much less. And FKAC 2005 is wondering if the voting machines were hacked.
No, okay. I have to make a statement about that. There were no voting machines here in BC. I went to get I got a paper ballot, right? It had the candidates' names on it. You put an X through the circle of the candidate of your choice, which this time they used to do always pencils. This time they had pens available if you wanted to use a pen, because once you put your X with a pen, there's no way they can screw with that and change it, right? Which is what I did. And you took your paper ballot, you stuffed it in the cardboard, box thing, the ballot box. And that was it. I was done. And that's what happened all through BC. Now, I don't know if Ontario or other places had these voter machines, which I hear were manufactured in China. Guess what?
I'm back.
So I hope other provinces weren't that stupid this time. But I know in BC, at least, I think the vote system here was pretty safe this time, which is, makes me really, I'm still puzzled by this outcome. I really am.
Yeah.
Why do you guys trust voting machines made in China?
Because
Why?
we have a communist liberal government.
Lord.
They might as well. Hey, Justin Trudeau, when he was still prime minister, did a little video speech one day about how he admired the Chinese Communist government because, quote, they know how to get things done.
Mm-hmm.
Is that not fucking
Yeah,
scary?
in what way? Like they know how to get the
Oh, he
things
didn't
done
specify,
corruptly.
but he left it open-ended, and that makes it even scarier. Well, you know how the Chinese government likes to get things done to the Chinese people, right?
Pretty sure. Yeah.
Well, guys, I have to work tomorrow, so I'm
Oh
going
no,
to.
do you?
Yeah, so I'm
Work.
going to get.
Yeah.
I'm going to get out, but I am going to stay on, like with you guys on in the background.
Yeah.
And
Do you want to promote yourself?
I'm going to be doing a talk on Thursday about the Battle of the Sexes. Sunday, of course, I'm going to be doing the Voice of Northern Oklahoma, and on Thursday, May the 8th, I'm going to launch my new channel on Netter's Thursday Things.
Okay.
So,
Before you go though, then thank you very much for being here. We got the
100%.
results of the poll in. We have the results of the poll in.
Who am I shaving?
Just a sec. You are going to be shaving with 85% of the vote. You're going to be shaving some drag queens.
Yeah, I think I was the only one that voted for the former Queen of England because I would rather shave a dead lady as a fake lady. But,
That sounds like some necrophilia stuff right there, Curtis.
yeah, no, it's just a matter of choice.
There's a clip, girl. There's a clip
Hey,
there.
Matt.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
A clip?
well,
Yeah.
I want to say
Hey,
this
man,
longer. Tell me, do you want the drag? Are you gonna snip the drag queen?
Do we really need details on this?
I'm not gonna do any of this stuff anyway.
I'm not touching it.
There you
I'm
go.
not touching that good one.
No, no.
Larry.
Yes, Sashi, I'm going to be talking about the Battle of the Sexes.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah.
Yes.
By the
sir.
way, I just checked National Post again. Liberals 154, Conservatives 151.
It's pretty tight, but
it's getting very tight, and
it was tighter.
Right?
They were just 2 points away, 2 seats.
Well, I remember
away.
when the Liberals were like 10 points lead, right? Now they're down to
So-
3. So
yeah.
So, Curtis, it was tighter until the BBC came in.
No, I think it was tighter when we talked about shaving the Queen.
God save our gracious Queen.
That was getting so tight.
So, JP said, "Pet with your racing ink." And hey, Matt Arnold, how's it going?
Hey, Matt.
Welcome. Do you know how many of our natural resources have been parted out? Ching Changville.
Ching Chongville.
Ching chong.
I work
Ding
really
dong.
hard because I'm no fun.
Yeah,
All right.
probably a lot of them.
Curtis.
God
Curtis,
bless you guys.
yeah.
Yes.
yeah, have a
God
good
bless
one.
you guys.
Later.
Take care.
Take care,
Take
Curtis.
care. God bless. God bless.
God bless you.
God bless you, brother. Take care.
Have a good night.
Always
Curtis.
Grissom.
Yeah.
Hey, I
Yeah.
just want to mention that this National Post website is quite interesting because they compared the 2021 to the 2025 elections. I see here. Last time the Liberals won 160 seats. Now they're down to 154. But the Conservatives last election were 119 seats. They got 151 right now. So that's a big increase. That's pretty substantial, right? Like we're talking like over 30, there. So that's significant, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey,
so
good night, Matt.
Plus 32. They gained 32 in the Liberals.
Yeah.
lost 60. Night,
So
night
it's
Matt.
Night,
That's
Matt. Take care.
Hey, night, Matt. That's
Yeah.
at least a good sign in the right direction, right? And the block went down. The block had 32 last time. They got 25 so far. The NDP are the big losers. They were 25 in the 2021 election. They are at 11 right now. So they've lost more than half of their seats.
They lost 14 seats.
Yeah.
And the Green Party gained a seat.
Well, they lost because I believe they had 2 members of parliament before tonight.
They're at 2 right now.
Here on the site it says +1.
Oh, fuck, are they at 2 again? Oh, that means that they reelected that lunatic Elizabeth May. She's nuts.
God, tell me, which province is she from or representing PvP?
She used to be from BC, but I'm guessing she's probably based in Ontario now.
Well,
she's a wacko. She's a total wacko.
Well, I'm looking at the map right now. BC did elect a green seat in.
Oh, there's 2 greens, and there could be one from BC. It looks like it. I'm just looking at it now too.
Yeah, let's catch up on chats real quick. Let's see. Battle of the Sexist. Oh, and FKC said that was the case. Makes me wonder then. Shade the drag queen with the broken beer bottle.
Ooh.
Yes.
Wow.
I'm game. That's good night. I'm waiting for my 4 gallons of chili to be done.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah. I want some fucking chili now. Damn it.
Now I'm hungry. Thank you.
You ass. I want some chili.
Pierre is live. Pierre is live.
Is he conceding?
Wow.
I don't know. He's talking right now.
Wow.
Well, I'm seeing a bunch of different. Okay, the National Post must be a little bit behind their.
It's like changement.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, there is a drag queen in England. Her name is Camilla Parker Bowles.
You actually looked that up?
Ugh.
You actually looked up to see if there's a drag queen in England?
Camilla Parker Bowles is the queen consort.
Yeah, and she's a drag queen.
Oh, righty then.
No, she's a horse.
Oh, she's a horse. Okay.
She's a horse, of course.
She looks like a horse. Actually.
Horse, of course. No one likes a horse, of course. That is, of course, unless the horse.
So, it's LDG.
It's kind of a long-running joke that Charles was banging Diana, and then when she tragically passed away, he settled for Camilla and got married to her. It's like, what the hell, Charles?
That's a sad choice.
Man has no taste in women, I gotta say.
Yeah.
No.
So I got a question. How long are we expected to be? Are they going to declare a winner tonight, or?
Well, what's Pierre saying there, Larry? Is he conceding?
No, it doesn't sound like he's conceding. It sounds like they're talking about how they are winning.
Oh, they're talking about how they're winning, and he thinks that they.
I don't know. It's like the Liberals have, on the National Post site. The Liberals are 158, Conservative 148. So they pulled ahead by 10 again. And this is flip flopping so much though, and almost the only riding that isn't on the map is one in British Columbia. So I'm thinking as they're counting the ballot process, that the results are flipping back and forth between the two leading parties, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So this thing, I mean, I'm actually fingers crossed. I wouldn't mind if this goes a couple more hours. You know, if the Conservatives can pull out a win, even though they won't have the majority they need, and they'll still have all those, NDP blocking all those opposition people trying to drag them down. But at least it'll prove the point that Canadians do want change. And I'm still shocked that we didn't get a landslide, which I was expecting. But I hope he doesn't. I hope he does not concede. I really do. I hope he does not concede.
I don't think he's doing that right now.
I think he should let it go till the morning. Let it go till tomorrow, and then we'll probably have the final results.
Yeah, he's only like he's like 90,000 votes behind.
And he's talking about plans that he has plans for change and all that right now. That's what he's discussing.
Holy crap! The Libs took a giant lead here on CTV.
See, Gorilla, CTV and CBC are total pro-liberal propaganda channels. They really are. You can't believe a word. I've seen videos where some of the reporters have said stuff in interviews that's totally shockingly bizarre that any sane person couldn't wrap their head around. And these reporters, they're out there somewhere. I don't know where they are, but they're out there. You know, the channel I recommend on YouTube is Rebel News.
Yeah, he was actually on Timcast here. The founder was on Timcast here not too long ago.
Okay. But Rebel News is my go-to independent media now, and they were actually running a live stream of covering the election tonight too, and I bet they're going to have a lot of interesting comments to make by tomorrow.
Yeah. So JP said started my chili at 7:30. It's 10:30 now. Another hour. Nice. Makes sense. The British Royals love riding horses. And I'll wait for full confirmation tomorrow. Yeah, he should demand a green count.
That was a filthy joke. If you got that one went right over your heads, guys. Prince Charles loves riding his horse. Did you get that?
Well, you know, there's some royalty ladies that our friend from the Rolling Stones slept with, Mick Jagger. That's why he called them wild horses. Remember that?
That's a good song.
Oh, here,
I like that song.
PvP. PvP.
What the fuck?
That's exactly the way I feel tonight. Thank you, Gorilla.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Take care. Sashi had to get back to work. CBC is backed by the damn government. Yeah, I know. I can't even get to tell you how much I want you to get your Canada back, PvP. I really hope the best for you and your country.
Thanks so much, Herc. I really appreciate your thoughts there. But unfortunately, it looks like I just don't know where it's going to go because Carney's a globalist. Carney doesn't care about Canada. He moved his company to the States. He blocks the pipelines, Western Gateway and Energy East, where we could be shipping Alberta oil to the Pacific and the Atlantic, to the European and the Chinese markets, because the Japanese have actually begged us to ship oil to them. Guess what? The Liberals are like, fuck you. We don't care, right? Because they have a law. It's by law that you can't open those pipelines up. That's the Liberals passed a frickin' law. And Carney was going to scrap all of that as soon as he got into office, right? So that's all done now. And, the thing is, the Liberals, I don't know why, they want to sell Alberta oil to you guys in the States at a huge discount from what the world markets would pay us. So Carney and the Liberals basically want to keep Canada weak. They really do. Our economy could be booming. We could be one of the strongest economies in the world if it wasn't for the damn Liberal government. And now we're going to suffer for another 4 years. So that's why I'm pretty upset tonight, to be honest, guys.
Hey, Gorilla, how late are you going?
I have no idea because I don't know how late the Canada's elections usually go. But I'm not staying up all night.
No.
No.
You don't need to too much longer.
I don't expect. I don't need to go much longer either. Probably if it looks like it's if it's done like dinner. So,
Yeah.
So should we just wrap this up then?
Yeah.
Sure. Why not?
I feel like.
Yeah, but then we have a few minutes to talk backstage about other things. So.
Yeah, I got a few important things to mention backstage. Actually,
So do I.
Yeah. So
does Larry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I can't be on much later.
Yeah, so thank you, Herc130, for coming. He has his Mach 1 for Life channel where he's restoring his childhood Mach 1. So make sure to check him out. Thank you, JP Tabernac, for coming. Thank you, Sashi, for coming. Thank you, Jim's Landscaping LLC, number one Commodore Production, for coming. He does live streams there. He has his Star Trek fan films and then his puppy videos. So make sure to check him out. Thank you, Matt Arnold, for coming. He does cover songs. He does 3D printing, and he has his Matt chats.
Yep.
And thank you, FKHC 2005, for coming. He has a few videos on his channel, so make sure to check him out. And thank you, Curtis, for coming. The guy with the politest political chat you'll ever find. So make sure to check out Curtis Selby. And I know the accounting sheep was here.
Counting Sheep was here too.
Yeah. Thank you, Counting Sheep, for coming. Does anybody know what he has on his channel?
No.
Counting Sheep. Well, usually he hangs out with me and Curtis and Charlotte Nightstar, and yeah, he has some good content there. We always give him shit about chickens and whatever. since a watch party we did with the girls thing, the one with Berkeley who was in it. But other than that, no, he's a good guy. He has some good content.
Thank you, Kill Hut 702 Outdoor Adventures. Sounds like they have he does outdoor adventure films and stuff. So
Yeah,
make
he
sure to
does.
check him out here.
Yes. Yeah.
And scroll. And while I'm scrolling, Larry, promote yourself.
All right.
Larry.
Hey, I get to go. Wow.
Yes.
What an honor, Gorilla. Thank you. And thank you for
That's
having
what your chicken said.
Yeah, exactly. You guys are probably wondering what's going on in Be Yourself Adventures. Well, this weekend I was thinking about doing Avengers, but that might change. I might have some plans are changing because my wife and I might leave Friday to go to California. We may be going to Universal Studios. So
Nice.
I will be doing some fun video over there. So you guys got to stay tuned. And if you guys want to see it, you got to be subscribed. And no, you don't.
Oh, you're in Florida?
No, we're not going to go all the way to Florida and come back.
No.
No, it's in California. It's Hollywood.
That universe.
But it's called Fan Fest that's going on. So they're having a
nice.
lot of things with the Back to the Future. You can be on the back lot and all that. So we're going to check that out. That's going to be a lot of fun. But then when I get back, then I will be doing some more Avengers. May have a couple surprises for a movie night. We'll have to see on that one. And otherwise, I guess I'll just turn it back to Gorilla. Thank you, Gorilla.
Larry. And thank you, Charlotte Nightstar the Werewolf, for coming. She has her interviews. She has some stuff talking about pop culture, your watch party. So make sure to check her out. Thank you, Scurvy, for coming. And as I'm scrolling, Mikey's, promote yourself.
Okay, well, here at Mikey's Who's For, as you know, we have our. Hey, stop poking me.
Uh-oh.
No.
No.
As you know, we have our weekly webcam series.
Well,
There's a couple of changes. There's a couple of changes this week. Tomorrow it is our normal. We'll do our one episode of TOS that we examine, and then early Wednesday morning after Gorilla does his cigar lounge is when we're doing our 2 episodes of Get Smart, because Wednesday is our date night. That's when Suzanne and I will be going out. So we don't have a lot going on Wednesday. Now, Thursday, we have a special guest flying into Toronto. And I'm not going to say anything.
I know who it is. I know who it is.
Yeah, I know who it is. Yeah, you know who it is. But
I definitely know.
Yes. So we're gonna meet her. You'll know it's a her, but we're gonna meet her at the airport, and we're gonna hang out, and maybe we'll shoot some video, and
that would be a first.
This lady, yeah,
that would be a first. Do some shorts.
That'd be great.
Do some shorts.
And A-Team, of course, on Thursday afternoon, and then I know Gorilla said no Waltons on Friday, but Saturday. By request by PvP and by Dan, we will cover Prelude to Axanar and the Unification by Atoys. So I'll be sending copies of those fan films for Star Trek to them midweek, and then we'll do the examination on Saturday. So
what about Pops?
Yeah, and Pops, we lost Pops. So hopefully tomorrow we can. That's Patrick's dad, so hopefully we can do something with him tomorrow, Gorilla, if you want, with the Cigar Lounge. Yeah.
All right. So thank you. And thank you,
Thank you,
Art
guys.
Rondele, for showing up. And thank you, Kai Clear, for coming. If you ever need to pick me up for bird videos, we'll put a smile on your face. So thank you. And and thank you, Kremlin, for coming here. If you're still here, if you have anything on your channel, make sure to let us know.
Any of you, please.
And while I'm scrolling here, PvP, promote yourself.
Well, nothing much going on the channel. I haven't uploaded anything in a while. It's just, but actually there were some good days this last week, I gotta say. So it's not all doom and gloom, even though I'm not in a very good mood right now. So I'll get around to adding more playlists. I still haven't finished the Clem Burke Blondie tribute. I haven't made that public yet, but that's probably the next one that will be added. Hopefully, should be up sometime next weekend, I'm guessing. It's not a heck of a lot going on otherwise. There's been too much real life stuff, which I'll talk about backstage.
Yeah. And Mikey Herc wrote something for you. I totally forgot that he had good experiences with the Canadians and stuff. We flew on C-130s. All right, Pickles, are you still there? Yeah, Pickles, are you still there? You want to promote yourself, or do we got to turn on some Indian drum music?
Promote myself. Am I some YouTube horror? Yeah, I'm gonna promote myself. Dollar sucky. No, anyway, no, you know where to find me. LDG Free the Net, freethenet.org/underground. Come hang out with me and our friends, and don't forget to check out Berto Prey 5 YouTube channel and his current stream going on. Appreciate you having me. Always a fun blast, and always have fun.
Yeah. Thank you for being here. Sit there. Do you want to promote yourself?
Sure. To all my panel members and to the viewers and chatters in the chat, I'm Sci-Fi Sitter. I cover different Japanese. Well, that's my secondary channel. My main channel, I cover different sci-fi TV shows or movies. I do my Dark Matter watch parties usually on Wednesdays at 5:30 Pacific time with my co-host, the Feast of Everport, usually is. And I do my live streams on Saturdays between 2 and 4 p.m. Pacific time. And I do crossover streams with Resolute Germ and Globalist Censored Thoughts. If they want it, they usually do. They're nice guys about it. And I try to upload a new video on my main channel towards the end of the previous week or the beginning of next week. And I have a secondary channel called Ultimate Sorcerer Dan. On that one, I cover Japanese anime. Currently, we're doing the Overlord anime series. It's a dark fantasy series with adult themes. If you'd like to watch that, join me on Friday nights at 8 p.m. Pacific time usually. But we may do it a few hours earlier if Gorilla is going through with his Walton stream saying it's canceled this week or rescheduled, then I may do it earlier. We're right towards the tail end of season 4 of that anime series. And for any of you that are watching here, every new watchman and watch hour encourages us to make more content for you guys. We'll hopefully make a few dollars of YouTube besides our day jobs. I'll turn over to Resolute Jump. Hopefully you guys were able to understand me with all that bullshit.
All right. Just a second. I want to say welcome to the Tiny Guinea Pig Collective. He does live streams there, and he has his little robot things that he has fights on there. But we're just closing up, but he showed up, Tommy. But thank you for being here. But make sure to check out Tommy and the Guinea Pig Collective. Now, what do you got going on?
Good turn.
This weekend, Saturday morning cartoons, 8 a.m. Pacific, we have a special 4K version of Earthworm Jim, thanks to RRT and Z.
Nice.
All right.
Hey, Mike.
Thank you.
Are you doing any fan films or anything?
Yeah.
So what?
Are you doing any fan films or something?
Yeah, I am. I mean, you're invited, of course. I told you. We're doing the Star Trek fan films, Prelude to Axanar, and the Unification, the 8-minute video that Otoy.
Oh, you do Prelude? The one weekend I can't make it, and you do Prelude?
When you
doing it? Prelude, on Saturday afternoon. We're going to meet on Saturday.
Mike, I'll be in California.
Oh, yeah, you're going to be.
And I'm going to be in the cities.
Great.
You're in the city.
Oh, bitch.
Wow. That's kind of a scheduling situation, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah,
man.
So, as for me,
hey, you know what? I'll tell you. You know what? I'm willing to preclude it. I'm willing to move it another weekend, as long as we can honor our friend Patrick's dad.
We'll do that. When are Gorilla and Larry going to be away?
this
I'm
weekend.
away Saturday and
This
Sunday.
weekend, they're both going to be gone.
Hey,
Yeah.
if Gorilla's not doing Waltons on Friday, why don't we just do it Friday?
I'll be gone by Friday.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Larry's going to be gone too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
hey, how about this? How about Thursday night?
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't
so
know. I'm just.
all right,
Yeah, I can move it up to Thursday night.
Well,
Sure.
I'm just throwing stuff out there. I don't know.
Let's talk about backstage there.
Yeah. We'll
Yeah,
talk about it
good,
backstage.
good.
Yeah.
Hey, Curtis, was good to see you,
Yeah.
by the way.
Cool.
He's still
Yeah.
in town.
So, as for me, we'll do the cigar lounge tomorrow. I might be doing a test stream on Wednesday with my new computer that's supposed to be coming in, and then Thursday I was planning on night court there.
Okay.
And then for the watch party, and hopefully the new computer that makes these watch parties a lot better. And then there will be no Waltons on Friday because I'm going to the cities. So nothing Friday or Saturday. Then maybe I'm not sure about Terminator 4 on Sunday yet. I got to just see what time I get home. So with that, everyone have a good night and remember to be a gorilla.
Thanks to you,